Hey, it's Will Nonamaker here with one of our unusual and unordinary endurance racers. And we've had some really crazy cars over the years on these videos, but this one might be the most craziest. So I'm here with Tom, right?
Tom.
All right. And this is a Ford LTD, right?
1972.
And you called this USS Enterprise because it's as big as USS Enterprise, right?
Well, it was at the first Lemons race on the East Coast. And they said, we can't pass it on the straights, it's too fast. And we can't pass it in the turns, it's as long as the USS Enterprise. And the name stuck.
Right.
It was their old high school party car. They cut the roof off.
Okay.
And so it was long and flat, and it just stuck. And it's a beast.
It is. I mean, when you guys get on the banking, you're rolling along. I mean, when you get in the brake zone, I think you're braking before the start finish, but when you're on the banking full out, it's gone.
Well, it's got a dog box in it, which you can shift without a clutch. And because of the tires, I've got a really high rear end. I've got a 285 rear end. It'll do 86 miles an hour in first gear.
Oh my goodness.
So the European cars crowd me down at the horseshoe, but after I get onto the straight a bit, yeah, they catch me. I'm not running real wide tires because they tell me on a banking you want less rolling resistance. We did 156 last year top end, so
that's about the fastest anybody goes here in Champ Car.
And it handles well. It's as ugly as it is. The weight bias, it's only 142 pounds heavier on the front wheels than the back.
Wow. Now, curiously, what does it weigh in total?
With the driver in it.
I was going to say 4,000, so that's pretty darn good with drivers. That means without drivers, I'm 3,500.
And with everything, all the wet fuel, toolbox, everything, yeah.
Now, when we came up here, you had the hood on. Can we pull it up again? Because I just think you could explain to us some of the things that's going on underneath the hood here.
All right. Well, now if you look, the first thing you notice is the gap between the radiator and it's been set back and down. In fact,
we're here, yeah, yep.
The guy that built this is running the number 26 Honda.
Okay.
A couple years ago, he turned 206 here, which is unheard of. The closest you get to that is 212. So he built this car back when it was a joke.
When it's joking lemons.
Yeah, exactly. Engine set down and back. Right. It's an LS3. LS3 6.2 has been stroked to 427.
Okay, and it's set back.
And NASCAR brakes.
NASCAR brakes.
Cooling ducts.
Yeah. Looks like you even might have a little bit of roll cage here doing this too.
I don't know what that was. I think it was a brace for the fender.
Gotcha. That is so cool. I mean, this is what Champ Car is about. You know, it's fun, good racing, but the character of the cars, the character of the teams, I just love this to get out here and meet with people. I know when we post this online, all the fans and other racers love to hear about your car and what it's about.
Well, you know, the story of how I got it was unusual. I drove it when Jim Gorman owned it. He's out of Charlotte. He built the car, and they got tired of it. They wanted to go up to Japanese technology. He's now at Gorman Performance or something like that. So he said he wanted to sell it. I was trying to talk myself into buying it.
Okay.
And I couldn't.
Okay.
And I'm a photographer. And a woman called and said, "Can you take a picture of a military funeral?" So I said, sure. So I went down there and I looked at they had a table with his plaque and his golf hat. I'm 70 some years old at this point, and I'm looking and I'm like feeling a little empty, you know?
Right.
So the preacher starts to pray, to everything there is a season, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to reap, a time to sow, a time to search, and a time to let go. And I looked up at the church steeple, and I said to myself, it doesn't get any clearer than that. It's time to buy a race car.
That's right. And what better than the USS Enterprise,
I
right?
bought it that night.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I love this primer gray you have on here, and our buddies here at Malco want to help you out. There's some great cleaning soap, there's some rags, some scrub brushes, some polish, and even an odor eater that will help your suit and helmet when you get home.
That's good.
All right.
Now,
Hey,
where are you all out of?
we're out of Canton, Ohio, and same Malco, they're out of Barberton, Ohio. So hey, thanks a lot, and we'll be back soon.